consulting? Like, what does it actually mean?
So it's a bit of an interesting career path, but as consultants, we help businesses solve a range of complex business problems with the end goal of overall improving their businesses. Consultants are really the enablers, so we can work in so many different roles and industries, geographies as well. And we use our methods of analyzing information to achieve forward-thinking results for the clients.
And so you specifically, you say you work in management consulting. Can you explain a little bit more about what your role is and what you do?
So I think the definition that I give of consulting really sums up what I do. What I love about my job is that it can vary so much from day to day. Kind of going into an organization, learning what problems they're facing, and then supporting the team to solve their problems in a forward-thinking way. It's very fast-paced. No 2 days tend to look the same, and that's something that I really love about it.
So if you're the kind of student that likes doing different things, solving problems and challenges, this could be something you could look into for a career.
Definitely, and I think one of the biggest draws for me is that the projects don't last forever. So it's kind of like having varying jobs, right? So a project could be for 3 months, for example, and then you enter into a completely new project with a completely new organization, a new project team, and you're working in a close-knit environment with the consultants on your team to solve the problem, and it really makes for a team atmosphere. And I definitely never get bored. So that's a big plus.
What extracurriculars would be helpful?
I think any extracurricular is extremely helpful. I mean, I think if you want to get into consulting, it's really important that you are involved in extracurriculars. The Dalhousie Commerce Society is a great place to start. Especially in your first year, if you get involved into the Commerce Society, you can learn about all the other extracurriculars that are offered within the Commerce program. There's so many different ways to get involved, whether you're interested in marketing or finance. There's JDCC, or even just getting involved in case competitions that are run through the Commerce Society. I think that looks great on the resume, and it's also extremely beneficial from a preparation standpoint as well.
Right. So again, it's practice in a safe space.
Exactly.
If a student wanted to get into a Big Four firm like KPMG, could you give some advice on the recruiting cycle? When does recruiting start? When should we be prepared for this?
So for consulting specifically, it typically happens just over 4 months ahead of time for co-ops. So for example, if you're looking for a summer co-op, you might think about applying in December, and then you would likely secure a co-op early January. For campus recruitment for full-time, not co-op related, it is a year ahead. So you'd be applying in September for the following September start date. It's kind of typical to an accounting or finance recruiting cycle.
What skills should students think about developing when considering a career in consulting?
So consulting's kind of like a perfect combination of analytical and soft skills. You really couldn't be a consultant without either of them. So, I use Excel and PowerPoint every day. I think that would hold true for every consultant that I know. So making sure that you're up to date on the intricacies of Excel and PowerPoint, but then as well, customer-facing skills and client-facing skills are so important as well. KPMG needs to be able to trust me to speak in front of clients and represent KPMG in the way that they want KPMG represented. I need to be able to elaborate my points and synthesize what I've analyzed so that in a way that they can understand.
Right, so it's computer software proficiency, professional communication and presentation skills, build your analytical skills and problem solving skills. Would that sound about
right,
Mary?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time today, Cara, for sharing your story with us. It's been really interesting learning a little bit more about you and consulting. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Lauren. It was great to be here, and I'm looking forward to continuing to work with Dal students if they're interested. This is an open invitation. If anyone wants to reach out on LinkedIn, they're welcome to. I'd be happy to connect. If I can't meet with you myself, I'm happy to connect anyone with people on my team who would be happy to recruit the best talent to KPMG.
Yay, thank you so much. Really appreciate that.